Welcome to the Dumb4Real podcast. I'm here with the Gwyff and Anthony. Boys, how are we this morning?
Somber tone.
Fantastic.
You were very up and about.
Well, I'll give you... So, for those... it's
Right,
the...
context.
What was breaking news of breaking news?
Yeah,
Okay,
this is...
Yeah.
Go.
I'll give the context since it's my fault. So, I've had the longest running stream not being late for this podcast. And at about 4 a.m, Anthony's like, man, really get to bed for the podcast. I was like, fuck. Forgot we had that. I want to do a few more of the play cards. So I'm going to do that. So I ended up going about like 6:20. It's currently 10:34. The time was 10. So I'm on about 2.5 hours. So I've actually just rolled out of bed, and apparently there is some fucking mind-blowing news.
Yeah.
And I actually don't even know what it could be. Apparently it's about SWT. So
Yeah.
I'm actually finding out live on the podcast.
So,
I've literally rolled out of bed. So we're gonna find it.
we all got this news probably about like half an hour ago, just before we started recording. On the 30th of November, SWT has been cancelled.
Fuck. That's fucked up.
Because... And
Why?
they released a massive statement, and pretty much throughout the whole year, they were in talks with Nintendo, trying to get this license for when the event does come around for the end of the year. But they couldn't, and not only could they not, they're also having their event shut down and probably future things as well. And they contributed a huge part of it, not only to the general evasiveness of Nintendo for grassroots scenes, but also the Panda Cup, how they signed the deal, and then they pretty much...
Panda has a Nintendo deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was meant to be non-exclusive. They just, like, didn't... Like, the guy working at Panda is just, like, a fuckhead, apparently. Alan. And he was going around to all these organizers who were signed with...
Alan.
Yeah, signed with SWT, being like, well, if you don't join our event and keep on with SWT, your event might get cancelled, mate. And so he's in a lot of shit as well. And yeah, so they're trying to give out free funds. I don't know if you've read the Shrik's chat logs yet, but he's fucking devastated.
Yeah, I mean, you would be, because of everything that happened.
To get there.
Which I guess we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't talked about it. Everything that happened last week.
Yeah.
Dude,
The
the blood, sweat, and tears.
actual, like...
Even the last minute panic
The
situation.
mental fortitude that he went through on that day
Yeah.
was, like, insanity. And now it's just, like, sort of thrown out the window.
Yeah. So my biggest thing I'm thinking about is that it's not only like the time and money that's being lost from like the cumulative group of players and organizers.
I mean, like, a whole year of just...
Yeah, like hard
More
work
than a
for
year.
it.
This is
But
just,
it's
the organizers. This is more than a year.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
But it's also the opportunity cost of that time and money, which is more insane to me. Like, Strix mentioned it. He's like, oh, well, I guess I get my little vacation in New York, but like, this is an international trip that could have gone elsewhere for so many people. Plus, all this money that's being put into SWT could have run like a different kind of grand scaled event or other events as well. Especially for like someone like Bradley who was flown out, who won't get refunded for this.
Yeah.
It's like
For the
insanely
LCQ.
fucked. Yeah.
Because well, that Smash Bros tour had like lots of other events. Like they had like doubles and squad strikes. Like Bradley was free to enter.
Oh, dude, yeah. Bradley, it's just the only thing he's ever talked about. Like, obviously he wants to do well in singles, but he's
Doubles.
actually was doing doubles with Jono in America. That's the only
Yeah.
thing he's wanted to do.
They do have main stage this week.
They do have main stage, but brutal, man.
I
That's fuck.
I
Where's Alan? Yo, dude, where's Alan? I just want to
Yo,
talk.
his Twitter. Show him up real quick.
Slime. I didn't even notice. I gotta retweet this. Where's Alan at? I just want to talk. Man, yeah. Alan's pretty fucking evil, huh?
I mean, we're still waiting
on
on.
the Panda Cup retweets for the Mario trailer. They're actually getting fucking annihilated right now.
Yeah.
It's just a picture of Peach and like they're like, go kill yourself.
Fuck this stupid suck trailer. Hashtag save Smash.
So to be fair, we haven't had.
Wait, what is this? At Defective Dagger warp into the new official trailer.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the Super Mario Bros. Movie Twitter account has added people wanting a trailer, basically.
Yeah.
It says Defective Dagger says, "Fuck your stupid trailer." Man.
Also, to be fair, to be like as good faith as possible, Alan or Nintendo hasn't released a statement yet. We probably won't get a statement from Nintendo.
Yeah, you won't get it.
But there's still, maybe like a 5-10% chance that like Alan's like, oh, well, you guys have been fucking me. This is why. I highly doubt it though. But like,
I mean,
yeah,
we're gonna just. I think we can just put it on blast now because it seems like it's all gone to shit.
Yeah.
But like, everyone from SWT last year got dicked.
as well.
Yeah,
All the Australian players.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have an offline qualifier, and then they actually just got dodged on payment for like. I think they got paid right, like eventually, like
literally last month.
literally like a month or two ago, they got paid.
Yeah.
And it makes you think about like the behind the scenes and how it, like, they're probably like, Tim Danglin wants his $131. I'm trying to get my event not cancelled. You know what I mean?
This whole time.
Yeah,
And Tim's like-
exactly. It makes you think. Because, like, yeah, obviously they were. Obviously, this is a bit of shock. I'll read the statement probably after the podcast, and I'm gonna sit here
Yeah.
waiting. But yeah.
What do you think would happen? What's actually the repercussions of, let's just say VGBC, they just shut down completely, and it looks
Oh
like
yeah, that was mentioned as a part of the statement, by the way.
I know. Oh, first of all, Glitch and
Oh, it's
Double Down-
VGBC in trouble as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, they're cancelling Double Down and Glitch as well. They're cancelling any majors. So those are
What?
two-
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cancelling everything.
Yeah, so I'm like, what? Let's say this company actually just shuts down. Like, what? This is such a, like...
It's
I mean,
such a
that's such-
huge community
that's like-
benchmark.
Yeah.
Such an insane blow. That's like. You can't even think of repercussions. Like, that's just like. That's actually.
The game would not be the same.
Well, you would kill off the Smash scene because supposedly PG has. So you would just like move the monopoly over, right? But like. It's so. But there'd be so many people who's just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But if you want your scene to be alive, like, you gotta you can't bite the hand that feeds you. But it's so weird, man. Fuck, they're cancelling everything. So VGBC is the bit of small. I might read this then.
Yeah. Also, that, like, you have to wonder. So, like, I'd say, like, us three, we're just, like, casual competitors, right? Like, my aspiration in life isn't to be, like, the best Smash player, let alone in Australia, but the world. It's just like, have a little fun, go to these tournaments that like people run or whatever. But for someone like Jono or Strix or Bradley or whoever who's currently at the top, who wants to be like that best player, like, to what point you gotta ask, like, man, is it even worth it even competing in Smash when like grand institutions won't even help us out for like our cause that's so given to every other community, as well as like it's so uncertain to even just like have these large kind of scale tournaments to prove yourself like that anymore. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, just anything else. It's so easy. The path is so given to be like, if I want to be the best, there's like things to uphold and prove it and add to like my claim to be the best. But here it's like, fucking, man, competitive Smash like just isn't worth giving out, you know what I mean? So
It's
I feel really bad.
It's like Devo. Like, what's great? What was gonna be great about Smash Bros. Tour, at least on paper, it was meant to be like, it was meant to show off like every region, you know, like all the small region, you know, this small region gets a spot, and this small player will get a spot to qualify, you know, chance to show their skills, and like that was actually one thing that this S2E20 was really good for. But now, I just don't get it, dude.
Yeah,
I actually don't get it. And this like especially like the Panda Cup thing, it's basically NA exclusive. Like it was already gonna be like the inferior event, and I wonder if that's like the conspiracy, right? Like they knew they were in the like already like gonna get surpassed. Like even the LCQ numbers for both events, because so both Panda Cup and Smash Bros. Tour were having LCQ events. Smash Bros. Tour had like triple the amount of entrants for that.
yeah.
And like way bigger names are going for SWT. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like Jono actually could have qualified for Panda Cup with that LCQ like entrant list.
Yeah. I don't know. Especially, it hurts even more because it feels like it should be like a battle between like the grassroots community and Nintendo. But now it's like, why are we fighting our own institutions as well? Like, why is this Alan guy in Panda Cup just like trying to cause harm essentially to like other root causes? Like, we should all be on the same team as well to like get anything out there.
And yeah, it's kind of what we also read about the. Do you see that tweet from the BTS guy?
Oh yeah, Aiden
like,
or Ken, I think it was. Ken.
No, whatever his name was, but he was like he essentially said like he was like coerced into like cooperating with them, otherwise their tournament would get shut down.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were like with the BTS stuff, like.
But from what I'm reading, apparently, yeah, this is just PG's side. This is not like a Nintendo-driven threat.
But it doesn't help that like Nintendo is the one who's licensed with PG.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
It's
but
like,
I mean, this could just be the safe face from SWT's perspective.
Potentially, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because obviously they want anything.
Well, obviously they're not going to be like, oh, actually, fuck Nintendo.
Yeah,
they still want to like Evo.
Have that gate open.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is funnily enough, like this is pretty much like Evo 2013. But for some reason I don't feel like the response is going to be like much the same, even though I think like the hit is almost just as hard, you know. Fuck.
Was Yoshidora gonna go to Smash World Tour?
Dude, there was got a little chance we were international event.
He was gonna win.
Yeah.
Fuck. This guy was literally gonna win the tournament.
Yeah. The only international US tournament he was coming to, and it's
fuck.
Like that was actually the play to look out for. I don't know if he'll go Panda Cup now, but well, I don't even know what people's.
I think a lot of people are going to boycott it.
Do you think people boycott it?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think people should boycott it?
I wouldn't hold it against anyone if they didn't, but.
Yeah. I think it's important to preface that.
And
I think Jono, Strix, and Didi should still all go.
Yeah, they need to make up for it. But
they're all gonna go anyway.
I was also gonna say, like, I also read somewhere, like, oh, man, if you've ever commentated like P+ or any modded game in the past, like you're basically on a blacklist for your more professional career. Since that's like
you're done, right?
Yeah, it's actually just crazy how Nintendo just haven't given like a solid line for like this will. If you do this as a tournament organizer, like
thing is that it is
Like why they're just not saying random? They're not chopping, you know?
Why has this tournament been shut down? Yeah. But something else in the past hasn't been shut down. That doesn't make any sense.
And like, then they cancelled CEO that one time? Like
so they tried to cancel Evo like 12 years ago. But why didn't they cancel Super Smash Con this year? It's the biggest tournament of all time or whatever. You know what I mean?
It
doesn't make any sense.
It's because it's the Panda Cup competitor, right?
Yeah, I got no idea.
But wouldn't SmashCon would also be a Panda Cup?
No, but I guess in terms of a league, but yeah, it's I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing that everyone's always been confused about. It's like what's actually Nintendo's deal, and like Nintendo have like given out sponsorships for Smash tournaments before, and then they're just like, oh, actually, you can't run this one. So,
yeah.
I'm not sure, man. That's pretty evil. I want to try and find VG boot camps.
Oh, statement. Yeah.
Is that did you like that one?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, alright,
yeah, it's a short statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just could not imagine. Like the amount of hours I've consumed from BGBC of just watching VODs and streams, like it's like so like that would just all go down under. Imagine we just had like. There's a thing where people said we have too many majors, but imagine legit if like the majors we had like will cut at like 70%, like there was 70% less majors.
Yeah.
I mean BGBC run most majors, like they don't run main stage Genesis like EU tournaments, but like they you know, they run so much.
I think what's most evil about the situation is they pulled the pin literally like weeks before it was going to happen, after they had a whole year to do it. Yeah. Man. I think this also might kill off player motivation for like our top level, just quietly. I wouldn't know how to feel. Man.
I mean, John is finished.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I mean, but some other players would have had like aspirations to be like, all right. I know Seb, for example, was like, he really wanted to get that
go
Aussie spot next year, right?
Yeah.
Now there's no like real clear-cut answer. Like, how do I get myself to an international event except forking out lots and lots and lots of money? And these players still had to fork out lots of money. Where they travel to Europe. Strix doesn't get to Smash World Tour if he didn't go to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like Didi almost like wouldn't have got the chance like to almost get in if they didn't go to Korea. It also just hurts the other like grassroots like small scenes like Korea, like this Korea event, like they wouldn't have got any international presence if there wasn't a Smash World Tour thing. We wouldn't have got Nitono would have come here. He just wouldn't have come to Phantom.
No, Jono would have won. No.
No. Like.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be. Yeah. Because this was also meant to be like a last hurrah. Like you put everything into the end here, and.
Yeah. It's a good event to like end things. Like it's basically Worlds.
Yeah, pretty much. It could have been.
We are turbo coping.
What?
Ever's like added them and been like, oh, so sorry, like fucking apologizing. Bradley's just like, we're turbo coding.
Guys, it'll come back. Just trust. It'll be like Evo 2013.
Yeah, exactly. Turbo coding.
It can't be uncancelled, right?
I can see it.
I mean, Evo did get uncancelled, but
Evo did.
The problem with Evo is that like Nintendo have their cup already. They have their circuit that they're backing, obviously.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, the hottest thing ever would be for them to just be like, Alan, you fucked it, mate. And then switcheroo.
They all switcheroo.
They do the Panda Cup and then they go Smash World Tour. That'd be sick.
I hope there's some kind of like backup event just randomly hosted.
I just want to see Yoshidora.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, Yoshidora, Jasmine's actually literally just caught word. That's annoying. Yoshidora was meant to go to NA for this. It's like this guy, it's like such a big, he's like the biggest fanboy, Yoshida fanboy like ever.
I watched their tier list video yesterday and they just talked about Yoshi, like how he's the best player in the planet.
Well, actually, that's because, Era's been like grinding for like fucking 3 years or whatever, like trying to get better. Jesmo picks up Yoshi in like a week and a half, and this guy's like three sucking him on his feet. He's like, getting really mad. He's like, man, Yoshi's so broken. Yeah.
That's so good.
All this guy does is watch Yoshidora, so.
Dude, the Chag tweet, I fucking took SWT seriously and traveled to 10 countries / 3 continents just for this. Damn.
He went to like the Middle East.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's been in Europe for like fucking 4 months, it seems. Like, he's at all those tournaments.
I'm pretty sure he went to Saudi Arabia for like the first SWT event that was happening this year.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
what a like location to go to. Like,
yeah.
That's what the good thing was. It encouraged players to travel everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
They also said like, oh yeah, they like reiterated in the statement like, do you guys know like how much of an effect like shutting us down will cause? And they're like, yes, we are aware of the consequences. Fucking do it anyway.
Like the panda people.
No, the Nintendo in the statement.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Can't be sad about this forever, but
No.
I mean, in reality, like, I mean, it does affect us from a viewing experience, but like, we are not the we are not the ones that are going to get hit by it.
Experience, but no, it does affect us from view experience. Like all those.
That's
like,
what I said.
majors,
That's what I said. I said it doesn't. I said competitively, it doesn't really hit us too hard. Besides, like, hey, we might get as many VODs to review in the future of top players. So, yeah. So yeah, but I'm still pretty like taken back by it. So I couldn't even imagine how like other people feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything more to comment on SWT, I guess, but
we'll see what awaits. Probably like our next potty if we can see like what actually happened.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
I imagine this will be up pretty soon, so yeah, but I guess we have other news to talk about today.
Talk about main stage now, right?
I mean, like, I don't even know. I haven't been keeping track. I'm assuming it's gonna be stacked as fuck.
It's actually
so the sitting list. I'm looking at all their brackets.
It's actually fucking enormous. I looked at the like Bernard's thing, and there's actually so many fucking people at this tournament.
Wait, is a Kohler at this tournament?
Have a look, huh? From Japan, no, he is not.
All right.
Asamo Adelia,
The second seed is probably like. Wait, no, is MK Lowe's? Is he at this event?
Is he under Mexico? Yeah, no.
Oh, so Light's actually first seed.
Yeah, Light, then probably they're bolded, right? They're the ones that matter.
Okay, I'm on the actual start GG.
Yeah.
But I've checked.
I mean, T would be up there as well. Spargo's going. Tweak is going. He sucks though.
Nah,
I mean, no, Tweak.
Tweak's prime
like
form, mate.
Tweak is like fourth seed. Oh, Riddles is there as well.
It's prime Tweak. He's returned.
Oh, so I love how there's a section here for the main stage thing, and there's a dude from Sweden. He's the only one here. And he's called the Schmix tape.
It's so good.
There is a massive fucking Japanese tournament this weekend as well.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Seibugeki. Mia Proto Takura Umeki Kome Kameme.
Oh yeah.
Akola Abadenga.
I've looked at the Aussie players.
Dude, Abadunga is returning.
Some of them have good brackets. Some of them have pretty unfortunate brackets from what I can see. So, which player do you want to start with?
Is it like a top seed that's unupsettable?
Actually, it's funny. Two of them have probably gotten their worst matchup, and one of them's gotten like their most practice matchup.
Yeah, alright.
So, who do you want to start with?
No, what's Jono's like?
Alright, Jono has copped it because to make it out of Paul's winner's side to top 64. Yes, he's projected to play Jared as king, so he's fucking easily finished.
I mean, Jared as king is a fucking dude.
Who is Jared? Is that the guy with the crown?
It's the Shulk. It's the Shulk player.
It's a Shulk player.
Oh, right.
He's got top 8 in the tournament, and he actually just moonlight like proximity upbeat like anytime anyone came near him.
Oh, mate.
Oh my god.
Oh, the mozzies.
Wait,
dude, someone left the fucking door open last night, so now my mozzie's full of fucking...
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, come on. I didn't want to say names. Yeah. Anthony.
No, it definitely wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
No, he got like that. Jared King. He got like top 8 at. Oh, what was that tournament? Rise and Grind. And I think he got 9.
Yeah, Rise and Grind. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everyone remembers that set with Siski. The biggest noob set of all time.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was actually probably the lowest quality
top 8 set.
8 set of all time.
Yeah, I love the word proximity upbeat. It's like a tripwire, and you press the button.
And I think Jono should. I don't know.
I believe in Jono.
Obviously, he played Ramses and it didn't go well. I'm gonna assume this guy's better than Ramses.
Ramses might be the GOAT.
Ramsey's much better than this guy.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What about Tricks?
All right, so Strix to make it out winner side, he's got Yoni.
Oh, mate.
Okay.
I think that's doable. That's doable.
Right?
I
think Yoni's like as good as
Ghost.
no, the European Steve player that he beat.
Maze Beans, whatever.
Yeah, Maze Beans. They're like the same player.
He's a
You
bit
think
more,
Ghost is better?
He's a bit more like weird, like even though he's a bit more Steve Tricks, which could throw Strix, but like I bet that actually Ghost is a better player than this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'd bet on it. And I'd bet on the European player being better as well.
I think Ghost is executionally a little bit behind, especially with the tricks. But I think Ghost is like a player is better. I don't think that's like
Yoni has
far
not
off
been
to
doing
say.
well at all at any major. Like,
Yeah.
This is actually very doable.
Yeah.
He's been training for this tricks. It's
And yeah.
oh, man.
I'll tell the losers after, and then Bradley has by far copped it the hardest. Bradley, to make it out winner's side, has Big D.
Yeah, I was about to say, I bet he has Big D.
Oh,
I was about to say. Yeah,
that's fucking awful.
That's completely
Yeah,
unplayable.
it might be the hardest player on the planet for him to beat, and he's copped him.
Completely unplayable.
Yeah.
God, go to
Um,
Pissmiss and play Spamage or main stage and play Big D.
Big D.
That's brutal.
I don't know who these players that Jono and Strix.
You don't know anyone before them?
Or after.
I don't know. Like, oh no, Strix to play it, make it out of pools plays Razo, like, and make it out loser side.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually extremely winnable.
Yeah, that's doable as well.
And then Bradley has to play. Bradley's the MM Leo, the fucking.
Oh my god. The me gunner.
Man, right? Yeah, me gunner.
Oh my god. This is the guy that does like the power up shit. Like before a set.
I've never heard of this.
Oh my god, he's like
He's
the ultimate raid boss, I think.
like Luigi.
Like
Yeah.
Luigi. Yeah.
Dude.
Obviously these brackets won't go as projected, but John is suited to lose to Monty,
Who Strix beat, yeah.
Or barely beat, let's be honest.
Who's Monkey?
Game and Watch.
Oh, the Game & Watch player. I mean,
And
John, like, if anyone's gonna have fucking Game Watch experience, it's fucking.
and then
John
Strix is suited to lose to. Bradley's suited to lose to a player called Spot, who I've never heard of. Just don't know that player. And then Strix is suited to lose to Andric, who's the Mexican Captain Falcon.
Wow.
Okay.
It's doable, right? I don't know.
It's
I
all
feel
doable.
like-
Yeah, it all seems doable.
I think Strix is going to beat Yoni. And then if he does, he plays Asimo.
Oh, mate.
That's lost.
That one might be lost.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty good event. And I'm really curious to see how well that John and Bradley do in dubs. Because I swear that was not like the most. That's the hard, like the biggest.
Yeah, I like. It seems so impossible for them to like get like a subpar placement in that. Like they're both just too good. So I'd be intrigued to watch a set where they might get owned by like some mid-level doubles team in America.
Yeah. Just to steal it for back home.
Well,
We'll see the rise of Mishmash once again.
absolutely not. But like, yeah, I think they could do very well.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think the distinguishing thing about their team is that like, I think they might be like one of the only teams in Australia that actually like have practice team combos and strategies. I feel like no one else.
It's just the pace of their play is like.
Yeah,
they're so fast.
Not
They're
only
so
are they the better
fucking
players, but it's just like, what other like static team in Australia actually like puts in the time to like practice stuff like that?
Yeah, not many. Just freaks. They're freaks at the game, so they can like, it lends itself well to doubles, right? If you're just naturally like, if you just good at Smash Bros.
But it's that won't carry you over in the US when your skill isn't like your prevailing factor is the thing.
Yeah, like just being crazy at these fast, like actually playing. I played Jono like some free for all 6-man items, and he's like actually a freak at it. Like I know that's what like if you're good at that, like you'll be good at doubles. Like it's like the same environment.
He's just a freak casual Smash Bros player, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But they all won't be here in Australia for when Pissmiss is happening this weekend.
Yes.
Actually, that's even more exciting to me personally because I'm going.
Fair enough.
No Griff or nude appearance though. Well, what's going on, guys? You know.
Why didn't you go, Jason?
Because I probably could have taken time off and like scraped up the money to go, but like
Nah.
I've been to Queensland this year already, and I'm like doing like management like traineeship stuff. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to just be like, "See you guys, I'm just leaving for a week." And then if I go into state, I will get sick because I always get sick, and then so I'm out of commission for another week.
Yeah.
I just finished being sick. Like I don't want to go through that again. So, yeah. The main reason is that I've been to Queensland this year already. So
Yeah.
no reason to go.
It's like a once a year kind of trip anyway. So.
Mm.
And what
Oh,
about?
it's too expensive. Yeah, that's it.
That's you for you. Yeah.
It's $400.
So you're telling me, right? If someone chopped flights right now, that you would go, Anthony.
Absolutely.
So
This guy's not doing anything.
So.
Yeah, dude, you're not doing
He's
anything, man.
Gonna sit at home and watch vicariously through the
No,
stream.
I am.
You'll watch through Connor. Oh,
I'm gonna watch
make
Connor.
top 8 for me, Connor.
I mean, I think the exciting thing about this event is this is probably like you can go down like quite far and be like, this person could technically win.
I mean,
Yeah.
how?
I think so.
Where's the line?
I said to this, I think there's actually a chance, small chance that actually Connor could win this. There's a freak run that could happen. He just plays well on the day.
You're cheating with that one.
Why not? Why?
He's not on the list to win the tournament. What are you talking about?
I said he could win the tournament.
Yeah, and I could win Pissmiss. I've beaten everyone at that tournament before.
Yeah, you could win Pissmiss, but players.
No, I mean Phantom. I could win Phantom. I'm beating everyone in the top 8. Why not? I've beaten everyone in the top 8. I've beaten everyone there. So why couldn't I win Phantom?
Couldn't beat me in Tono.
Well, you know what I meant. Highest placing Australian.
Yeah. No, I think you
it's just like this. Obviously, Connor is not in the list to win the tournament.
No, I know.
I think there's like
the top
3
25.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Seb, Jackson, or Shmoo.
Okay, if you take the top 3 people to win Bam or Phantom, that is like 99% they're going to win the tournament. I wouldn't give these guys 99%, like these 3 win the tournament.
Well, I think Bro 1 has more chance to win the tournament than Shmoo, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Browan's a
He's
freak, mate.
as well. Yeah.
But what about Bro 1 Jura, mate? Like, I put Jura as a higher seed, but I think Bro 1's got a better shot. You know what I mean?
I mean, why would you say that? Like, why though?
Because that's just how seeding is
I think
sometimes.
Bro 1's the better seed and also has a better shot.
But they're like
I mean, did you see them
next
both
to
versus
each other,
John
right?
Bombo? It was like.
What?
Did you see them both versus John at Big Cheese?
Yeah, one of these matchups is Cloud Toon Link, dude. Fucking hell.
They're like kind of equals between each state, don't you think? As
I mean,
well?
sure, but like, well, what do you mean?
As in they kind of fit like the same player archetype whole. Like when I watch Bro 1 and Jura, I'm just like, these guys are trying to play the game
What, the same?
the same way. Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No, not at all.
Well, I can kind of see it.
I think Bro 1 goes for a little bit more harder reads though, but
I think Bro 1 tries to read you, so that
Oh.
therefore he cannot also be Jura at the same time.
come on, man.
Shoutouts to Cloud Forward here.
Cloud Backer, you mean?
Playing the game for you. I mean, forward air is the one. It's just like sit at roll distance.
It's true.
That's the Juro.
But yeah, speaking of this event though, fuck, what an interesting event for that matter. Actually, I feel like it's the first time we've truly removed like a Vic presence, and it's still quite stacked. Like a lot of New South Wales is going like really strong mid-level contenders, but it doesn't feel as solved for the top 8. That's for sure as well.
Is this Bernard thing correct? Is Luma going, or is he like that guy?
Yeah,
he is going.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool as well.
Because it makes it all really interesting. It makes it so that like people like even like Phoebe or like lower end Queensland can like they can punch up to the people at spots where it should feel a bit more solved. So yeah, like Anthony mentioned, we might get like freak runs, not to win the tournament, but to
I mean, trying to beat one really good player is a lot different than trying to beat.
Yeah, like multiple in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
also, they've removed the bracket preview, so that answers the question from the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, like you can I could see like if a person gets like 2 really big upsets in a row, which always happens at a major, like that's going to be a shock top 8 placement.
I mean, yes, someone will make top 8 that's supposed to. That's like obvious at this point.
Yeah.
I think Malakoff's probably number 1 on that list.
Mate, Harry Malakoff's been a bit chopped over.
Yeah, in Victoria, but like when you have the thing is that like unless he loses, I mean, I can't think of a person there who like he can't beat really. Like, I think he's got a pretty good shot into Jackson.
Yeah.
I think he's got.
Luigi's always good.
I mean, he almost beat Bro One last. He almost beat Bro One last time.
He did lose a Schmidt BM. I remember that.
Spammage is like unplayable for him.
Yeah,
like, that's about it.
Luma's also unplayable for him, apparently. Like what I've been told.
Really?
Apparently, Luma absolutely mollywopped him at Phantom.
I mean, Loomis says a lot of things about his records and stuff sometimes, so I'll just wait and see.
But no, what I thought was interesting is like we'll technically get like a new major winner, right? Like no one's won a major in this tournament. Someone's getting a big achievement. Someone's joining the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, has no one? Everyone who's entering hasn't won a major, right? Like Seb hasn't. Major. Seb has, but like, come on, man.
Won an Oz major. For that
yeah. And Loomis technically won like the Tassie TFC.
Oh, we need to stop. All right, no one's won a major at this tournament. All right, let's all fucking relax.
Wait, is Ignis won a major? Ignis hasn't won one, right?
No.
Yeah. I mean, what the freak chance that Ignis wins?
Oh yeah, putting Ignis on that list as well. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Which is exciting because it was getting a bit stale. We've had like 4 major winners in this game, and like I swear.
Yeah.
Ultimate. We've had Jono, ED, Ghost. Wait, who's another one? Bengal.
Luca
yeah,
Bengal.
Okay, Bengal, yeah.
And Nick, if you can, MEO.
Give it up.
Back then, it's kind of just like
I mean, how
Vic
many different
with Luma and Ghost at the tournament.
Yeah.
I made top 8, if that's your...
Oh, yeah, not legit tournament then.
Is there anyone in particular you guys think are gonna like shock everyone? Like, I reckon Coleman's got to run in him, mate. After watching him play, yeah, Coleman's going.
Okay, I mean Coleman could get like 13th or 9th.
Yeah, how insane is that though? Like, well, I still don't know like when the fall off is. You know how it's like at these big tournaments like BAM or Phantom.
And I look at attendees.
Generally, people like get cut off at around 33rd or 49th if you're mid-level, just because you're bound to run into like a Ghost and losers or something like that, or like some unbeatable matchup after like they lose and winners round 1, winners round 2, or top 64. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder where that point is like for Pissmiss. Maybe it's like a 17th
I'm
instead.
gonna name it. I'm gonna name it. Even though like obviously to make top 8, I just think they'll just do extremely well. Like could win. Like I think Heaven is like definitely beat everyone here easily.
I mean, that brings up the discussion we had the other day. Like how do you seed inconsistency? Like I guess you try and find the middle ground between like the potential highs and lows they could have, but it's still like you can't fault for when they have either or performance, you know what I mean? Like even someone like Patrick Elliott, who isn't going by the way, it's like if this guy's like top 5 Vic, but shits the bed every single major, like you still have to give him like a really good seed, despite like having never done well at a major. You know what I mean? Like arguably same thing could be said about Heaven, just like besides that one DreamHack performance, I think, right?
I mean, he did pretty well, Bam. Like 13th or whatever.
Oh, 13th. Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, like,
yeah,
it's up to TO's discretion, like, really, like.
Yeah.
And it's pretty rare case, right, where you get such a not overperforming, but like such a dominant, like, state player that always does better at majors,
like Patrick Elliott. Oh, I feel like they're few and far in between. Like,
I mean, at least he's made it at pools like twice. It's like not like he didn't super shit the bed at Big Cheese.
We're expecting this guy to like get 13th, 9th, maybe even top 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Newt King is going, mate.
Oh, mate.
Oh my. Yeah. See.
At least I got some kind of Newt presence in me up there. Oh, Smazio is a freak now as well. I'm looking forward to that. Check the attendees.
Oh, Alistair Beale, mate.
Dude.
Oh, that's right.
I'm scared to play Alistair Beale. I don't want to. That's.
I hope he just owns someone on stream. Like apparently Rob saw us supposed to be really bad. Like, what if he just fucking owns Seb? Like, that'd be so sick.
That'd be funny.
Can you imagine the pop off? Oh, mate. Dude, Shadru, mate. Like even these Queensland old folk like Shaddy, Ari, even like Inzi. Why do you chop Inzi, right? Mate? Why do you chop him? It's
BOXX Kazi, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that what I did?
That's an easy call, Ernest Lamb.
Yeah. Anthony, I can't hear you, by the way.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, you're dumb, mate. That's so cursed.
He's actually.
Oh no.
Looking for
meltdown.
Like yeah. It's like unfriended.
All right, can I hear now?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about BOXX. And, like, I know some Victorian players here have had bad experiences playing against the BOXX on like such unharmful characters like Palutena. But like, how quick would the BOXX ban be if it was Kazuya? Let's just say someone rocked up and just fucked you like as BOXX Kazuya. Like,
I mean, there's no way we can't ban the BOXX.
We absolutely can.
What about the hand conditions, mate?
There are no hand conditions.
But there's like bound to be like Nate and.
I don't care about this fucking note from a GP, dude. Don't give a fuck.
I mean, like, what's the alternative? What's the alternative for these players?
The keyboard, mate.
It's over. It's over. Go home.
No.
It's lost. There is no alternative.
I mean,
and sometimes that's the answer. Sometimes it's okay to give up.
There are.
If you're down 2 games, you should run off the stage.
No,
it's over.
It's not over.
I mean, if I took that advice, I wouldn't have beaten Connor.
It's true, and I'd be a happy man.
But if we listen to that, then you would have beaten Connor the first time.
That's true as well. No, Anthony,
up 2-0, better play loses game 3. That's a run off the stage, my guy.
And yet here we are.
And also when you lost that game 3, you should also have given up because you obviously weren't going to win the next 2 games. It's okay to give up. And if you have bad hands, look, it's over.
Nah.
Sorry.
I also think
completely over.
Like being grassroots and everything, I think Smash community lacks a lot of like willpower.
Not fucking grassroots for much longer.
Oh yeah.
We're getting
fucking in the dirt.
Like, we're in the dirt. Bro.
Yeah,
And do you think Nintendo wants to see Nerpner running around with a fucking box in his hand playing at his fucking tournaments? So Nintendo's gonna ban the box as well, and then we're all gonna be fine. So
damn, brutal.
Actually, the best thing to come out of this, Nintendo bans the box.
Nah, but we lack too much willpower to make any kind of like community action. It's the same thing with like character bans. It's just like it just won't.
I swear, there's been nothing banned since the Brawl days. Besides, like Brawl had the ledge grab limit, but there was nothing degenerate enough apparently in Smash 4 or this game to be banned. There's like no blanket ban on anything. You can stall if you want. If you found a stalling strategy, like a optimal stalling strategy, you could do it in this game, right? And no one would bat an eye.
Yeah. Yeah, Smash players are like pussies. It's weird. But yeah, the box is done.
Nah. I think you could like there has to be some kind of like limitations. Like someone made a really nice point earlier with like the COD argument between like playing on keyboard to playing on a controller. It's like the stick has to be equal or at least different, not better in like some ways. So it's like I feel like there has to be some kind of like restraint.
Well, yeah,
on
Call of Duty, if you play with a controller, you have fucking aim assist.
Yes.
And so it actually makes the controller better than a mouse and keyboard.
I thought they removed the aim assist, and it's just like,
no, they did not move the aim assist. They actually buffed it. They hella buffed it.
That's crazy, actually.
Modern Warfare.
I know friends who play on controller on PC.
All pro players play on fucking controller, and they're all on like PC and stuff.
That's too good.
Because the aim assist is just so broken. Like you don't even have to worry about recoil or anything.
Wow.
But like Smash Brothers doesn't have aim assists, so. And if COD didn't have aim assist, every single pro in the world would be using a mouse and keyboard. And that's just what it is.
It's an entirely different skill set there as well. Like, moving that little Xbox stick compared to the mouse waving like a CS Pro, like... I don't know.
Well... There's still... Even with, like, aim assist... like 20XX keyboard is still like better than a game controller because it's so much more creative. With like the mouse, you can literally go wherever you want. Whereas like the keyboard, it's a bit like the stick is like you can't exactly do what you want with it. But I mean, yeah, it's done so, man.
No.
I mean, I don't know how the box right now. I'm like not anti-box, but I don't know how it's inferior to a controller right now for Ultimate.
It's not.
I think I don't know if there's any inferior. We obviously know the superiorities of it, but we don't know the inferiorities of it.
Yeah, I feel
apparently, like walking is hard.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a few little specific like micro command mechanics that you just need with like a stick.
But actually,
it's just
why do you need the micro like?
So like little like
you get electric 24 times.
No, I meant like micro spacing, maybe with like.
I mean, micro spacing isn't needed on cars, yeah. Let's be honest.
All right, well, you're just talking about a specific character, to be fair.
Yeah.
But like,
why
I'm thinking about like drifting with like quarter circles, like directional jumping, like on a slight angle.
Things are possible, maybe.
Not ledge trapping. Like I'm thinking if I'm like spacing an aerial and I wanted to like control my drift in a certain way, like if I'm playing Wario, it might be like a lot harder since it's only like linear Y minus Y plus inputs.
Except in Smash Ultimate, it's moves being safe is not about like
the
horizontal spacing. It's about vertical spacing and also like getting the right hitbox of a move. It's way more about being closer to the ground and as close to the shield as possible, because then your move is safe.
Well, you might be talking about but
well, I'm talking about every character. Like the lower Cloud is to the ground, the more safe his back here is. Lower Rob is to the ground, the more safe.
Alright, yeah, sure, but not like to the shield. Like you still want to be as far away as possible from the shield.
I mean, it doesn't matter because it's safe.
I mean, like being further away removes like the threat of a shield grab, which is like.
And being closer adds the threat of a cross up.
That's true. But I guess that comes with the drift, right? To like be unambiguous with if you're gonna drift in away or behind for a cross up as well after doing the move.
Unambiguous.
Like
you mean ambiguous?
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous is good. Is unambiguous a word?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a word. I've definitely used that word.
Am I dumb? Hold on.
Apparently they mean the same thing.
Yeah. I'm not dumb. Not open.
Well,
wait. No, I am dumb.
Yeah,
it's not open.
I mean, it's a good word. I'm putting it in Scrabble now, so.
Not open to more than one.
No, it is just the opposite.
It is the opposite.
Yeah, it is opposite. That's what I say.
Okay.
Unambiguous would mean like straightforward and clear, like you know what's happening.
Yeah.
Unambiguous is exactly.
Yeah. Clear and cannot be understood wrongly.
Why would you ever use that word? It's so funny.
I've used it.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel like I still feel like there's a little sacrifice, which recently
I mean, fuck all this anyway, because like who cares about being ambiguous with your -2 like forward air?
Yeah. Or like crouch dancing invincible.
I feel
like permanently invincible, like across the stage.
I feel like this is only another cope that adds to character hate, because as I've discovered recently, you know, Anthony. Fucking, I don't know about you guys, but so I've gotten a little bit better at the game. I feel like over time, and just out of the blue, people are like, guys, how fucking bullshit is Roy? Which is true, based, I might add, top 3 character, sure, if you want, but I'm just sitting down playing the game, and this guy is having a mental crisis about Roy neutral air from ledge.
I mean,
or like
now, but like it's still broken.
I mean,
or like I'm just doing anything and Zav's just like fuck. Like actual like out of the blue, suddenly it's like everything's come out of like, man, like this character's so fucked, you're actually a worthless human playing this character, like
alright.
You know, you don't know how to hold a controller, you should quit the game. I'm like, Jesus, dude. Like, out of my 3-4 years of playing ulti, I have not ever felt this before, of, like, actual character hate. But who knows? Maybe that's a side effect of actually doing the right things. But, yeah. What are your thoughts, Anthony?
It's probably true, right?
Probably.
It's
like, only now I start jab smashing people at 50.
Better, and I'm realizing, like, fuck. Like, my options are, like, so limited. Like what I can do, so I'm gonna hate the character.
Because, I mean, I've been complaining about Nair from ledge for the last 3 years, so I'm staying pretty consistent in all of this.
Yeah, it's not just Nair, but it's the mix-up. It's Nair and side B, and like just double jump, full drift to the other side of the stage, and -3 down tilt. Like I can't believe that's not the most brought up thing from every player about Roy. Like it's also like killing at 80 like consistently.
I mean, not consistently, but...
I mean, like, yeah, so you think, Connor, if you just stayed stagnant, no one's going to complain about Roy?
Yeah, I think so. No, but the most contrasting thing is that, like, no one ever fucking complains about Strix playing Roy. Like, people are just like, oh, yeah, alright, fair enough. Because he's like, what a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player, but once we're like...
oh, what's the mid-level shitter person who's like, killing me at 60?
Yeah. I mean, I complain about Sephiroth like 24/7.
Yeah,
so,
also
like,
true.
Alright, yeah, no, yeah, that's fair enough.
But he's also.
But we have no mid-level Sephiroth player, to be fair, in Victoria.
I mean, that character's actually hard to play. Like, I'll be like, so being mid-level Sephiroth is actually a bit weird. It's like I feel like if you actually know how to pilot Sephiroth, you're just gonna be like PR'd. If you're not, then you're not gonna be like even mid-level.
Shouts to Mike Cool.
Oh, he's PR'd next season, mate.
It's true, actually.
Yeah.
There we go. But yeah, I don't know why it's. I just find it fascinating. That's all. That there's just been like such a change, as of recent, and it mostly fucked me. I think at the Sunshine the other day, where I was like, mid set against Anthony as he down tilts me for like the 10th time in a row at ledge, and I'm like, this motherfucker thinks Roy's fucking bullshit, and I'm here getting fucking frame trapped 24/7, like this bitch. Like, oh, I was so mad. I was just.
But don't you think
Palutena is also bullshit? But
exactly. And he's like, my character's not even top 10. No. Like,
no, it's not that. It's like the dying. It's like.
You give and you take, right?
Both good neutral and the best.
Oh, good neutral. Dude.
Palutena has Palutena might have better neutral than Roy, but she can't cheese you.
What does it all mean, Anthony?
She can't cheese you, it's true. Like the cheesiest thing Palu has is like up smash 2-frame. Like fully charging up smash.
It's also like winning neutral for free with dash attack.
-9 jab that kills it like any percent.
Dash attack is not the neutral skip.
Nah, dude. No, it's the shield that's the neutral skip. I like trade every day of the week, and this guy just like.
No, I mean you can't just spam dash attack. It's not like Diddy dash.
No,
attack.
not alright, not spamming it. It's not a neutral skip. I'm just saying it's like I lose a lot of interactions where I'm like, this only happens with this character, you know?
Yeah. It is bullshit, but like, so that's like her only option. It's like it's not hard to bait either because it's really laggy.
Yeah, you just shield it and you get like a
if you
massive punish.
Obviously, like I don't know, people are like just obsessed with trying to like, contest it.
The actual thing that people don't do enough is because Palutena will always use dash attack to like cover a landing.
Yep.
So just like trying to get as far away and to the ground as possible and try and shield the dash attack rather than like
or like air dodge or like
it is hella active, like it'll catch the air.
Yeah.
Or I mean like people use back air. Like I use like
exactly like landing, like they try to land with an aerial against like Palutena dash attack and it gets snuffed out by the invincibility.
Dude, the Scrambler killer is like
Diddy Kong back air for some reason. It worked like fucking 8 times. And I was set. I was like,
no, your spacing was just really good.
And I fucking wait. What Palu did I play against? I played against Murray's Palu yesterday as DK, and my back air actually just straight up traded with the Palu dash attack. It was pretty cool. Like we both got hit. Actually, just like fucking went right through his shield and kicked her in the face.
The DK backer.
It's only on her arm. So actually, if you kick her face, if you kick her face initially, you'll hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Jason the Donkey Kong man. Ernest returns.
No, but it's weird because I've also experienced a bit of a player. Like I've gotten a bit better as well, and like I don't know, no one plays that Palu. And because she's actually not that bullshit.
No.
And she's not cheese, right? Like, I don't know. I think people just hate cheese and... like
why everyone hates, like Steve, cause,
And, like, overly bad, like... I think actually playing against, like, really, like, neutral characters are, like, really fun most of the time.
Yeah, but what about... what about Mithra? Like, it just doesn't feel fun to be, like... one of the best whiff punishes in the game, and then you take like a fucking sheet combo every time you get hit. It's just like, man.
I don't mind playing against Mithra, but that's just me.
I think getting frame trap sucks like a lot.
That's advantage. That's not like.
It is advantage, but it's still like
Game Watch does that better than anyone.
It's like the counterplay is like, man, I really hope my opponent fucks up. Oh well, like, it's I don't know.
Don't you think you should
I feel like, at least if I'm getting cheesed, it's like, there was some outplaying that has to have occurred. No matter if the risk reward, as long as the risk is like slightly favored in the other way, then
it for Roy because everything is safe as well.
Well, it's
no problem. It's safe, or you have or you have mix-ups built.
It's like the same way Fox is safe, right? Yeah. Like, sure, man. Fox can land an air on your shield.
Fox will never kill at 70.
I mean,
I mean, he will also never kill at 50 as well.
I mean,
Jab F smash.
what do you want, man? It doesn't matter.
Terrible. Yeah. You can also edge guard Fox because Roy's actually unedge guardable as well.
Oh, see, now that's a dumb statement.
He is, and you know what's funny? Well, actually, because I was watching the your chat's video, the tier list.
Oh, I watched it as well. Yeah, they said Roy's
they said Roy's like bad recovery, and like that's why he's not as good as like all the other like base characters.
Omega lol.
And I said, because I was talking to them, and they were like, "Oh, how do you find the video so far?" And I was like, "I've paused for a bit because you said Roy has a bad recovery, so I'm just recharging before I can take a little bit."
Once more into the
and
breach,
then
my dear friends.
They put Crom right under Roy.
Based, by the way.
Well, they were like they prefaced it by saying like they know it's not actually the case, but
they think they but the thing of like the mix-ups, the recovery mix-ups. I mean, to be fair, we're gonna give the Roy players credit. Like they're good at mixing up, but like when you have so many mix-ups,
when you hand them the keys to the factory, like who cares if you make it all look
I mean,
cupcakes, right? Like
the high up B, whoa, the drift in.
I mean, yeah, and
That
Crom
double
doesn't
jump
get that
delay.
luxury. If he does that, he's dead. Like he can't mix up.
He does die quite often, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So
I also don't die to side B like at 60. So
yeah, that's cool, man.
yeah,
But yeah,
he does have the best F tilt in the game, though. So
he does actually. I've come around to that move.
uh,
Oh, I've also come around to spot dodge cancelling again. I just forgot how broken it was, mate.
yeah, that's why I still don't think Roy.
You've always spot dodge cancelled without even realizing.
That is true, but now I'm doing it
I
intentionally.
Yeah, I pointed it out a lot more.
It's
Um,
like a I don't know, man. Like people just try to fuck with shit that's like too high risk to fuck with, if that makes sense. It's like if Roy gets a spot dodge, that's an F tilt, and if you're at like 100, that's like a kill probably. Like
it's just weird though that like just scrambling with the sortie should be favorable for like characters because they
yeah,
get the
so should
superior mid-range.
scrambling with zoners, but then Pac-Man and like fucking even Samus is annoying to deal with sometimes. It's just like, man,
Yeah.
like, what is my reward for getting in? But I guess that's the quirky nature of this game, so. Hello. What are you gonna do?
I mean, archetypes got broken up a bit in this game. They were
Oh!
definitely like, oh, cool, man.
Nah, sorry, go on, Jason.
Yeah, there's definitely like Roy's one of these characters that break the archetype, where it's like sorties should be sort of like a bit more sluggish with like long hitboxes, and then they're just like, but what if we also made him like chic?
With high kill power, so it solves
exactly.
our problem. Yeah.
Or like, what if Bowser actually like flies at you like a fucking Concorde? He's like fucking owning you. So like, there's like a bunch of characters like this.
I remember running at Anthony with Bowser while I was playing.
What if Pac-Man is also Mario? Like,
I remember running at Anthony with Bowser and he's playing Dark Samus, and we're doing the Dan Dash, and we're just running across the whole stage, and I eventually catch up to him and grab him. He's like, "Why are you faster than me? You're a heavy."
Actually,
Oh, it's so good. I just fucking remembered as well, Jason. The 40, mate. The player showcase.
oh yeah, true.
Mate, got some special things lined up, mate. Taking a lot of effort out of you.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm on 3 hours sleep. It's because I got started on the play cards last night. Stats compilation took like 2 days.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's looking good. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them right now.
is it? I mean, you don't have to give things away. Is it like similar format to the last time play cards were done?
Yeah, like there's. It looks a bit more simpler than the last one, just because like there were more consistent monthlies the last time play cards were in. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think personally, like my quality gets better every time.
I mean, yeah.
So I think these are pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, really, like, you throw all the stats up on the thing, but really, the stat that people care about, like, everyone knows that fucking bin won this monthly or whatever, right? Like, everyone knows this. Like, people just want to see the win rate. Yeah. Really, when they look at this, when they look at the thing, it's really just like you look at the player card, and you could actually delete everything, and have the picture, and then the win rate, and people wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, what would be a good mini game. Actually, before it comes out, like you should take a screenshot of everyone's win rate, and we should guess the player.
Oh, like I should give you a win rate.
You can give me the win rate, or you give me the score. Give me the score number. So like if it's 5 and 17, like you give me that as well, and then you give me the percentage number as well.
So it's
what, and we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back.
So we'll do this now, and then we'll revisit the potty, and we'll see if you got how many you got right.
No.
Oh, do you want to do this on the potty?
So this is win rate against the 40.
Why don't you just give us
win rate.
why don't you just give us a few players then?
Do you have a separate win rate for the PR as well? As in like...
No.
Oh, okay.
I used to, but it was a lot of like 1 and 8.
Yeah.
2 and 14. And it's like no one really cares.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of players with no PR wins. Like.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of zeros as well.
It's like Connor. It's like 10 and 0. It's like.
Yeah. It was 5 and 2 versus PR. Why is this guy here? Oh, because he's actually negative versus the
40.
whole board. Yeah.
I mean, the win rates.
Yeah.
Like what you told me, it did sound a bit shocking, but it makes sense, right? And that just a testament to like how strong the PR players are, like how dominant they are, and like how hard they are to break through, and then also how hard it is to be dominant over the the showcase players itself.
Yeah.
It's like even like let's just say you're like PR, let's say you're 10th or whatever, like just even like trying to maintain 100% win rate versus 20 versus 40 is like just impossible.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even 90%, like you're just gonna drop sets. Like people are just too good. Like Rambo's a freak. Like what do you want?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think Rambo's a bit of late season bias as well. Like it's a 3-month period, but yeah, he's a freak as of recent. So.
I mean, like this stats thing probably like helped you with like late season bias as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said last night, like it only changed a few things after compiling all the stats. So
I just
at least more or less look the same.
I wonder if you go back in time and you're like, wow, this player like was like grossly off. Like we'll never know.
Yeah. Yeah, they look cool. They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got all their cute little shots, you know.
Yeah.
The Chipotle photo coming in clutch, mate.
Yeah. He sent one through of me. That was good.
Yeah. It's very funny. Yeah. We'll always just be like, do you ever feel like you're gonna incorporate someone else into the 2-on-40? Or is it always just gonna be a solo Jason project until it dies
But I actually
out?
asked this, like, I think at either the end of Smash 4 or the start of Ultimate. I was like, how would people feel if, it was a group thing instead? And it was actually, like, basically unanimously, like, no, we don't want anyone else touching it.
Yeah.
And it was, like, fucking, like, I put a poll on Twitter and it was, like, 150 votes, and it was, like, 95% said no.
Damn.
Don't, like, touch it. The formula, it's good enough as it is. And I was like, alright, fine.
Yeah. I think it's nice knowing it's one individual's opinion as well, and you can just, like, ask them and you get the full scope of it as well. Like, it's not like this panel bullshit of like, man, what were they thinking? Who are they?
I mean, we can tell you who they are.
Yeah, but I don't know where, like, who influenced what opinion. Like, why has Anthony put P9 above me in the PR? Like, it's like, oh, I wonder where that one came from, I
mean, someone might just, if that's the case, it's just the stats, mate.
Shut up! Oh. That's such a...
Yeah,
I could have won! Oh.
Are you chopping us a few win rates?
Alright, I'm gonna pick 5 win rates. And we're gonna you're gonna guess?
We're gonna guess.
And then we're gonna come back to it next
Well, next
episode.
episode.
Can I have the list of the 40 people? Can I get the P90 up? Actually, that's cheating.
You can absolutely, I'm not absolutely not giving you a list of people you can pick from. Alright. I mean, I really wanted to put one in here, but I've actually already spoiled one, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'll do.
You might be able to guess. Like some of these would be easy to like guess if you see the numbers. Like we obviously know who attends more events. That's why like actually just the percentage number is impossible.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. You'll never get that.
Oh, okay. I'm excited to see what my win rate is.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm just like, because I have no clue the ballpark, right? Because like, lost a lot of sets, won a lot of sets, and like a lot of the sets I went to Pixel, like it'd be technically 0% win rate. Like I don't think when I got 9 for those Pixels, I maybe get 1 showcase win, and then lose to 2 people on showcase. Like I lose to Jono and Connor, or I lose to Jono and Ernest.
That's an obvious one. Alright. I mean, it's not really.
100% right.
Alright.
I mean, even the PR players, like it's like hard to determine.
Wait, do you want the set count or both?
Oh yeah, I mean, give us the number so it's just easy to calculate. Like,
Oh, hang on, fuck. This is you. This is. That's so stupid.
by the way, these are coming out on the 5th, right? 5th.
Yeah, they start on the 5th.
Yep, start on the 5th.
Cute. And what season starts with the Rambat this weekend?
Dude, I
right?
wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder what like if someone's like, oh damn, I think I didn't get in the first list. Surely I'm 29th, and they just don't make it on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. That happened with like the PGR thing. I remember Leffen's like, oh, I didn't make it through 40 to 50, so surely I'm top 40, and he's been owned.
I'll preface by saying that I don't think that is. I don't. If there's someone who thinks that off this list that I'm looking at, then you're on some fucking serious cope.
I have a
I'll tell you
question,
what.
teacher.
There's no way that anyone here who's like in a HM's area is like top 30 at all.
Yeah.
Teacher.
All right.
Will hothead jabs make the 40?
Just for you to guess, mate. He might be one of his win rates.
Yeah, he might be.
Mate, what do you think his win rate is, Connor?
I actually have no idea.
I mean, alright.
It's like 6 and 60 or something.
Might be really bad, actually. Yeah, I take
6
it
and
back.
60.
All right, give
Might be
us
worse.
the
All
win
right.
rates.
The first win rate is 32%, 14 and 29.
14 and 29.
Oh.
32%.
Yeah.
14-29. So this player's obviously attended quite a few tournaments. I'm going to guess this is.
I'm gonna say Macarp.
I'm gonna say absolutely not. Like, I think that's literally 0% chance. I think this is
I've written
actually.
Connor down as McCurf. That's the.
I
you got
think
one
this
name.
is like a mid-20s player.
No.
I
Absolute.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's a mid-20s player.
14 though. That means no. I think it's like a 30s to 40 player for sure.
Okay, it might be like high 20s player.
I'm thinking mid 30s, mate, like 33.
Are you gonna lock in McCup?
No, I'm not looking at Macarp.
You can't just.
What? You can't just change because you fucking.
I was testing the waters, mate.
No, okay, you locked in McCup.
No.
Connor, so you didn't see anything from last night, so I'm gonna give you a special one.
From last night, what did you do last night?
Yeah. So I already told you who this was.
Oh, I told
last
you.
night?
Yeah.
But he hasn't read the chat, so I'm gonna Do a special one just for Connor at the end. A special 6-1.
Yeah,
He
I
can
know the
guess.
last one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna guess this 29 person. Hang on. I'm just
Actually-
Come on, man, just fucking.
I'm gonna say Homer.
All right.
No, I actually don't think it's Homer. I think it's. Fuck. I'm gonna say Moth Codes.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, he
Very-
hasn't attended that much tournaments actually. Like,
Oh my fucking God.
no, okay, I'm gonna say it's.
Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, actually, hurry the fuck up.
Fuck.
You're Ernest Lamming on this podcast.
No, fuck it. I think it's Tim.
Tim. I can
Tim hasn't attended any tournaments.
It's too late. It's too late. You've locked it in.
All right, whatever. It's Tim.
locked it in, Eddie.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is 14 and 11. 56%.
Oh, 56.
All right. Well, this sounds like a PR. Player.
This is like a PR player who doesn't attend much.
No, actually, I know who this is.
Harry Malakoff.
No.
Lock it in.
No, I think it's Scobo.
Ooh.
Okay. Are you locking in Harry Malakoff, mate?
How many tournaments has he attended this season? Like 4, right?
Yeah, I don't think that those numbers are high enough.
And he has 25 sets versus 40 players in 4 tournaments.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. It's set count. Whoopsies. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Sorry about that. I'll retract that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Scobo. And 4 of those losses are to me. So.
I'm gonna say Newt, actually.
All right. I think I've attended more than.
He's played 25 sets versus 40 players, has he?
I-
And like 23 tournaments.
Fuck. Alright, not
It's
Newt.
too late. It's too late.
So, like,
Alright,
yeah.
the next one is 22 and 15. 59% win rate.
Ooh. Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna say that one.
Wait, 22 and how much?
15.
15.
I actually think this is Dura or Zav.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
I think-
Jura.
I think. Has Dura played that much?
This counts majors as well, right?
It's weird. No, I think.
That's big. Yes, it counts everything.
Okay, no, I'm gonna say this is Zav.
This
Did
is
you
very,
do that one?
very interesting answers so far. The next one is 12 and 25. 32% win rate.
All right, this is probably like a low 30s player that's attended a lot. Did you say what? Sorry, what was the number again?
12 and 25. 32%.
12 and 25.
Dude, this is so hard.
I
I actually can't think of this many players in my head.
Is this 12 and 25? Who gets like who just can't close out wins?
Is that what this means?
That's not what this means, bro.
They're just not clutch, man. The 12 and 25.
Get there next season, mate.
It's
What's the stress of it?
I should have changed one of my previous answers.
Oh my God.
Maybe. I got a name maybe.
I'm gonna say like Wash hasn't attended that much.
No, it's definitely not.
I'm gonna say Static.
I think
What, for the one I just said?
Yeah,
12 25? Alright.
12-25.
I've got a weird answer. Oh no, it can't be. I was gonna say Radio, but I think he's got more than 12 wins.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna say Naru.
yeah. Now it's a good
Actually-
pick. Yeah.
Actually, I think he's high on the showcase, in like low 30s. But yeah, I'm just gonna say Naru.
Last one for both of you. 36 and 50.
Oh,
41% win rate.
P9.
Yeah, I was actually gonna.
P9.
I was gonna say P9, but it might. Who's attended that? No, okay. Is it? Fuck, I don't feel like Rainbow's gotten 36
That's
DPS
P9.
wins. So has P9 really lost 50?
That's a fucking lot of sets.
Yeah, no, I think it's P9 as well.
Holy shit.
I'm just
That's
gonna
like 86 sets.
say- yeah.
Okay. Alright. And last one just for Connor,
Yep.
because Anthony knows the answer already. 6 and 34. 15% win rate.
Hot head jabs.
Are you writing hot head jabs down?
He has roughly 6 wins in my head. 34. Has he attended that much? I think he's attended more tournaments than that.
Yeah.
But wait. It might be like Aiden as well.
I'm gonna assume Aiden is like barred.
Ineligible.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not Dan. No, I'll just do hot head jabs for the bit. Let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to save this notepad on my desktop. This is exciting.
And we'll find out next time on the podcast.
You will find out next time on the podcast. So, we'll probably... So, the reason we wanted to bum rush this one out is because, we got Pissmiss this weekend, so Connor won't be here. Ernest is on and a bit of a hiatus from the potty, probably until next year. So, Anthony and I can't just sit here talking about Pissmiss for like an hour and a half. That's not how it works. And then we'll probably do the next one after the 40 releases. So,
yeah.
It's probably like the weekend after Pissmiss.
Probably the 9th or the 10th or something.
Yeah. 9th or 10th, I reckon.
Yeah.
We'll get this ep out
now.
like ASAP. Yeah.
Like right now,
Pretty
actually.
much.
Like that is what I'll be doing before Zav gets here in like half a.
Oh man,
so.
some of these win rates are really funny.
I want to know.
We'll discuss them. I mean, like we'll probably like have a screen share of them so we can show you each of the play cards, right?
You want to know how? Yeah. So we're gonna. So for the 40 episode, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make a nice overlay, and it's gonna have us three, and it's gonna have a section for the player cards, so that Connor can just go through them.
That's it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
But that's until next time. But that has been the podcast. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and stuff at Dumb4Real. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Spotify. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.